welcome back. Today I thought I would go through 5 things from Loot Crate that I really liked and 5 things that I didn't like so much. And I'm going to exclude wearables because typically I do tend to like the t-shirts unless it's a fandom that I'm not really into or something that I don't know as well, but they still come in handy for working out, mowing the lawn, house cleaning, those type of things. So the t-shirts are always a good find, and so the socks are pretty good. So I'm not going to go through the wearables. Again though, with some of the things that I don't like, it could be just because I'm not into that fandom. So first I'm going to do 5 things that maybe weren't some of my favorite items from Loot Crate. The first one is a collector's. It's Wolfenstein 2. I think it's a whistle. I'm not even sure what it is. It looks like a whistle. So this to me is not really one of my favorite items. Another thing, and I didn't take it out of here in case I decide to give it away or sell it. It's still mint in box. It is a Power Ranger Dino Megazord Loot Crate exclusive figure. And unfortunately, I guess this was not such a good one to do in this video because I don't have a picture of it. So maybe I'll look online and put a picture of what this is. But again, it's mint. I've left it mint in box in case I ever decide to sell it or give it away. But Power Rangers, I never really got into Power Rangers. Third item is this bag. I mean, as cool as it is, Night of the Living Dead, I mean, it's kind of cool. However, I have a lot of bags, so I'm really not sure what I would use this for. It's a nice little canvas bag. Again, it is on the small side, so it doesn't really do well for grocery shopping unless you're only buying a couple things. Again, it's cool because it's Night of the Living Dead, but it's just something. I have enough bags and it's not really big enough to carry much of anything. I have another item that isn't really one of my favorites is this Dragonball Z cap, which, I mean, it's kind of cool if you're into Dragon Ball Z. I am not into Dragon Ball Z, therefore it is not one of the things that I like in Loot Crate. And that's the thing you get with the Loot Crate. You get all sorts of fandoms, all sorts of items. Some things are great and some things aren't. It all depends on your fandom and it all depends on your tastes. And the fifth not so great thing that I personally didn't like is this Banjo Kazooie license plate. I mean, it does come with a little stand so you can display it, but again, I just not into it. So now I'm going to do 5 things that I have liked. Now, this spans probably from my first Loot Crate up until now, and a lot of these are probably older Loot Crate items. The first one, and when I first got it and pulled it out of the box, I was like, ooh, but then I started hearing the reviews, and then I was like, wait a minute, I have it. It was the actual Ready Player One novel. This was a great read. It was a fun read, and in hindsight, like I said, when I first pulled it out of the Loot Crate, I think it might have been my first or second Loot Crate ever, I was like, ugh, why'd they give me a book? But then I started hearing great things about it, and I was like, wait a minute, I got that. So this was a great Loot Crate item, one that I didn't know I was going to want, and then was glad that I had. Another item like that, and I hate to say it, would be this exclusive Loot Crate Greenlight baby tiny car. When I first got this in the Loot Crate, I really hate to admit it, I wasn't watching Supernatural, and then I started to get into Supernatural, and I remembered I got a Supernatural item in a Loot Crate and tore apart my entire house to find it. But this is one of my favorite items because well, it's just really cool. One item I got, and I liked it when I got it, but I didn't know how much I was going to like it, is this Batman keychain. It is a bottle opener, and it is a Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver on each of the tip of the wings. I actually do use this screwdriver, and it comes in very handy. It's a keychain, so again, you can have your bottle opener, and you know, if you ever want a batarang, you got one. I love this. This to me is unique, and I wish more things like this would come in the Loot Crate. This year for Earth Day, was it this year? Maybe it was last year. Loot Crate sent out reusable metal drinking straws in the crate. So I'm really glad that I have these. The only downfall, and I wish they would have included a cleaner so that you can clean your reusable drinking straws. But these, I was very happy to get these, because now I have the reusable straws, and you know, baby steps to save the environment. And the last thing, the fifth item out of Loot Crates that I got that I really like, is this XFiles Flashlight. It's tiny, it's bright, and it just comes in handy. It's very understated with just the little XFiles logo, but again, it comes in very handy, and if you're a fan of the XFiles, it's just something fun to have. So there you have my first stab at 5 things I didn't like so much and 5 things that I really did out of the Loot Crates. Again, Loot Crate has a vast amount of items that are very different. You're going to like some, you're not going to like some. The subscription boxes that are for one particular fandom, if you like that fandom, that's the way to go. Such as the short-lived Firefly from Loot Crate and the Culture Fly Supernatural box that I get, which is a home run because everything in it is supernatural, so I'm gonna like it even if I don't like it. Thanks for joining me. I will probably do some more of these items that I liked from subscription boxes and items I didn't like so much. So until next time.